right out there. We're going to get you a reading of what's going down, what went down, what's going down, and what will go down. Yeah. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the Gemini people. What messages do we have for the Gemini people for what went down, what's going down, and what will go down? Messages for the Gemini people. What messages do we have for the Gemini people? Somebody could be dealing with heartache, heartbreak, or something of that nature. But let's see. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Trying to find a balance for yourself within yourself, or trying to find a balance with another. And not so sure how it's going to go once y'all get to collaborate and work together. So you might find yourself trying to sabotage the situation. See what went down for the Gemini people. Messages for what went down. The Lovers, that's Gemini energy. I'm a smoke. I hope you don't mind. If you do, you just got to get out, okay? But I hope you don't mind because I would like you to stay. Okay. So in the past, we got Gemini energy with the Lovers. You felt deeply connected with another, or you possibly had a choice that you needed to make. But I do feel like for the majority of you, you feel deeply connected to another. I feel like you wanted to be victorious in it. You wanted to find the balance in it. You wanted to put the work in it. For a very few of you other people, there was a connection where you felt deeply connected to it. You put the work in it, but for some reason, you felt the need to move away. You offered something solid, but you ended up feeling guarded and needing to move forward away from the situation. Now, what's currently going down for the Gemini people? Some of you could be, somebody's waiting on the ending to complete. What's currently going down there for the Gemini people? I feel like currently you got some type of idea, or you're receiving communication that makes you feel abandoned. Excuse me. Less than. Or left out in the cold. Oh, excuse me. Shit. So what will happen for the Gemini people? Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the outcome, somebody got a whole lot of love for another person. And they feeling depressed for somebody. They feeling disappointed about it. Feeling sad. Let me get one more for that. Give me one more on the outcome. That's too many. Just one. The Page of Cups. So somebody's feeling sad, heartbroken, regretting the fact that they was very, very guarded in the first place, and they're going to express some love. A small gesture, but it's going to be love because they're sitting here with all this love, but not expressing it. All right, whatever. Okay, so let's talk about what went down for the people. Tell me about what went down for the Gemini people. Why is the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot here? The Strength card, the Six of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Ten of Swords, and the Three. So definitely, somebody's definitely experiencing an ending, or they did in the past. Here's that damn King of Cups again. Say, I got the love, I want to put the work in, but maybe I'm closing out a cycle. And look who on the other side of the King of Cups. The Queen of Cups. So somebody's got a pair, or they had a pair of shit. Let's just go into what happened. All right, so I don't like endings very much. Yeah. Nobody do. I don't think shit. So the Ten of Swords right here is representative of the past. It's some painful ending that somebody was forced to be very strong and move past. But I do feel like it was a deep connection that was made between two people. Work was being put in, but then somebody had it ended tragically. Let's see why. Ten of Swords. Betrayal. The ending is taking place because of betrayal. Because of betrayal. The Five of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. Somebody offered their love somewhere else. Making this person feel abandoned when they found out about it. But see, the problem is that they kept holding on to it. So the ending could have been long gone, but this person was still holding on. They were still holding on to the fact that this other person made them feel like they wasn't good enough. Made them feel like they was less than. Made them feel abandoned. But I feel like the person still was trying to rise above it with the strength energy. It wasn't that they didn't know who they was. It was just that they were struggling to see it because they gave they put the power of their worth into the hands of another who didn't do the right thing with it. So now it's up to you to take the power back, to be strong, to take all of that back, and you decide what you're worth and not another person. That's how that goes. So, Five of Pentacles. The Lovers. More Gemini energy. You was left with a choice to take your energy. You was left with a choice. See, there's the betrayal right there. The betrayal that made you feel left out in the cold, less than, abandoned, whatever. You was forced to make a decision to choose to start fresh, to choose to do something else with your energy, to put it all into yourself. I feel like you received the clarity to a confusing situation, but I feel like whoever this is right here, they packed their shit up and they got on going. All right, now it's another set of somebody's work together with this person. You're trying to build with this person. It could be somebody you know at work, but it's been a stagnating. Let's tell me about the Hangman. Because somebody's been needing to make a decision a final decision. Their intuition's there saying, hey, offer something small, something not something solid, but something solid, or saying here's some information that you need because of an unknown situation with the moon. Tell me about the moon. Two of Wands. Choices, movements, and decisions. Page of Wands. And the Death card. You take your lessons that you've learned. You take charge of a situation when it's an I love you and a you love me moment. You move forward. You persevere. Chariot energy. And somebody's struggling with that. Somebody's intuition is telling them, let me take charge of this situation. In the past, let me take charge of this situation. I feel some type of way about this person. They feel some type of way about me. We can be victorious. We can find the balance. We can manifest. But I'm scared of this because I don't want it to burn me later. But the intuition was saying, go ahead, do it. Offer something small with something solid. But the person, I feel like they hesitated. They needed to make a choice, movement, and decision because they was facing the ending. And they was needing to send out this message. The message to say, I'm going to offer something solid. It's going to be small, but it's going to be solid. We're going to work our way up to where you want to be, but I want what you want. Just basically let the person know. Page of Wands. But you didn't do it. You sabotaged the whole victory. Seven of Swords says you sabotaged the victory and your happiness. So that's where it's at. That's where you ended up bored and discontent and saying, hey, I want to find a balance with this person because I still want to work together, even though I've sabotaged the situation. Okay, currently, we got somebody receiving communication or messages or talking about a time where they felt abandoned or left out in the cold. So let's see what that's about. Tell me about the current energy for the Geminis. I heard, oh my, I had the tables turn. Something happened. It was a shift or something took place. Because now the Knight of Wands is here. Somebody got options and they exploring. And that gives another person anxiety. But this person who's got options and they're exploring, they out here doing them because love hurt them in the past. I feel like they was the ones trying to give all they had, but it didn't work out for them. So they are not Knight of Wands to the Seven of Cups. They just chilling. They doing them. They got options. They exploring. They here. They there. They everywhere. If that's what they want to do, because they single. And the other person who's trying to lock them down, it's probably the reason they behaving like they are, it's got anxiety behind that, because they want to tell the truth. They want to find a balance. They want to introduce a new energy that brings in love to the situation. Damn, I thought that went out. No, the ash is getting bigger and bigger. So that's their problem here. All they doing is think about it. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. See, they still... Remember, you out living your best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. This motherfucker still got some truth that they want to express about the love that they got to get off their chest. And you all out exploring options, doing you, because they still love you and they still want this connection. They want to offer you love. They want to find healing. They don't want it to be over. They want to get into calmer waters. They want to find balance. They still want to tell you how sorry they are. So just stop living your best life for a second. Motherfucker ain't trying to hear it by now. I'm sorry, it's not funny. But that's why regret ain't no motherfucking joke. I'm telling you, just imagine loving a motherfucker, right? Or caring about a motherfucker, or just seeing something that you like, but you've been through some shit, so you don't want to reach out and grab it, right? So then you finally get the guts to do it, but a motherfucker already done built a relationship elsewhere, or they out doing them. They thugging to look like, and you just like, hey, can I talk to you? Hey, can I talk to you? They all living their best. Motherfucker, I'm partying. I can't talk. I'm busy. Motherfucker, you trying to holler now? Hell no. Don't holler now. I'm busy, motherfucker. Now you just like, damn, ain't that a bitch? Now your feelings hurt. And you telling yourself, this is why I didn't want to be vulnerable in the first place. When the facts are that you should have been vulnerable a long time ago. And it's long too late. Now it's time to live in that regret. Now you got to sit at home every day and think about how it could have been if you would have just been vulnerable. And when you had the time, when you had the chance, if I would have just followed my heart, if I would have just did what my intuition and my gut feeling told me to do. Boy, that's some bullshit. I'm just saying. So now somebody's going to try to tell the truth about how they love you or how you love them. But then they get met with the Tower. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then they get met with the Tower. Why? Because emotionally, you look like you long gone. Damn. Motherfucker decided to put them burdens down and be good on their own, baby. That's why they are partying. And if they ain't quite good, but because whatever took place between y'all, that was the past. And then currently, a motherfucker ain't thinking about that. They out like, what? Psh, I got this option, that option. What I'm going to pick? Because you got to consider the fact that a motherfucker made them feel less than. A motherfucker made them feel they not good enough. A motherfucker made them feel abandoned. So you think they ain't about to soak that shit up? Psh, this motherfucker want me, that motherfucker want me. Take a look. Take a look over at the right. Take a look at the left corner. Take a look all over this bitch because they all want me. Look at them. Who ain't good enough? Oh, and here you come back. So I must have been good enough. But you was just playing whatever game you was playing. So now the tables have turned because the Tower is here. Why is the Tower here? Because emotionally, this person done dropped the ball on this whole thing. And now the disappointment is on you. Now the waiting game, it's on you. Because your heart don't want nothing else. So now you got to sit around here and hope that this person think about what you said or give you a chance to even speak in the first place. Ain't that a bitch. Okay, so in the outcome, we got the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I feel like you do get to express at some point, or you did. Let's talk about that. Why is that here for the Gemini people? The Eight of Swords. And that's why the King of Cups is here, because somebody still got the fear. And they got to take a leap of faith, though. They saying to this Gemini woman, you are wish fulfillment. I bet you this Gemini woman that went out living their best life. Like, You ain't saying what I'm trying, but at some point the Queen of Swords will hear you out. You just better say what you want to hear. Hey, I don't want to hear a fuck ass thing. So, but eventually somebody does say something. I do feel like, damn. Because they see you as wish fulfillment, Queen of Swords. But it's up to them. Could have been this. Could be a water sign. But they see you as wish fulfillment. But it's up to them to take a leap of faith. At this point, they need to choose faith or fear. This is the outcome. Because they want to reconcile. They want to put the burdens down. Well, they want to reconcile, but they see that you've put the burdens down and you out good on your own. But they hoping that you could be good with them. So let's see. Eight of Swords. What they do about that fear. They say fuck it. They say fuck it. The World card revert. Close. I mean, they close the cycle. They look at it like, you know what? I've been through, I am the wounded warrior, and I have been through a lot, but I'm going to still stand up and fight for what I deserve, what I feel like is mine, or what I want. So they move towards you to try to find the balance. Oops, speaking of move towards you, Eight of Wands is on the bottom. They move towards you with this Ace of Pentacles because they got a perspective. They got a perspective about you reaching for stability with them, but you ain't receiving it. They trying to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And I'm sure that perspective came from when they went out seeing you doing your thing and you too busy to hear their asses out. The tables turn is what happened. So however you made somebody feel, however they made you feel, you made them feel back. But I don't feel like you did it intentionally. You was just doing your own thing, and it just didn't include them, which happened because of a decision they made in the past in the first place. But that's neither here nor there. It's because we on the outcome. Yeah, you was reaching for the stability, but she's still reaching, so it don't look like she got it. Anyway, so tell me about the Fool. There's the Page of Swords. They come in with, there's a perspective that they take. So they close out the weight. They close out the being fearful, and they come in with this perspective after they put the burdens down of being scared in the first place. They coming in because they want to talk to you. They want to propose an offer to you, to the Pentacles, and they taking charge as Divine Masculine, the Knight. I mean, the King of Wands, to stand their ground in a situation where they feel like they got the higher ground to do so. Somebody's coming in for a second chance. They're coming to say, hey, I'm sorry about the ego. I'm sorry about the heartbreak. I'm sorry about the competition. Whatever Five of Wands is. Other people, ego, whatever it was that broke the heart of another person. They want to say, I'm sorry. Can I get a second chance? The other person is just like, I'm going to have to think about it. Shit. They're going to follow the intuition, though. That's the good thing about it. Regardless of whatever personal feelings. That's why it's very important to get you a motherfucker who's in tune and follows their intuition. Because even if they mad as shit at you, but their intuition tell them they should forgive you, they going to do it. It might take them some time, but they going to do it. Right? Because healing takes place. Why did you come in and say what you got to say because it's the right thing to do? They going to look like reconcile. Looks like wish fulfillment to me. Shit. They're going to take you back. Some manifestation take place. Because regardless of the fact, I feel like the unconditional love is still present, even though she's trying to pour that love out. She still want to work together on that relationship where she was reaching for stability. And there's the cup. Ace of Cups. Love begins. Six of Cups. New energy enters. Seven of Pentacles. A seed is planted. And the Chariot says it's victorious. So let's just pour some additional cards because that's for somebody. Okay. What else we got? I'm putting this back because it's the same thing. I want something different. It's the Star, the Five of Swords, this Knight of Pentacles, and the Justice. Let's heal the betrayal. Let's do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. We just had a whole reading about that, so let's get something different. The Moon to the Three of Cups reverse. Somebody released a third party. They walk, but they're not saying it. It's like the release of a third energy, but I'm not saying it. It's the underlying truth, even though I've retreated. Tell me about this Four of Swords. Secrets, look. Somebody made a decision to end a situation for a brand new beginning. Intuition. The intuition is somebody. Tell me about the High Priestess. Speaking of doing what your intuition tells you. But I'm assuming they didn't do this in the first place. They had to learn a harsh reason as to why. Harsh. Ten of Swords. They learned painful lessons for the future to teach them why they need to follow their intuition. So I feel like they are. They're following the intuition and the heart to try to balance the situation. It's also some truth going to be spoken about a relationship, a wife, a marriage, or something that broke a heart in the first place. Three of Cups reversed. The Hierophant. To the Hangman. See, somebody released the third energy that was causing stagnation when it came to making something solid. But you can't really blame the third energy. You blame the motherfucker who invited them. The Queen of Swords. Somebody got cut out. The Devil. Could have been a Capricorn. Could be a Taurus. But the Queen of Swords is also air energy. Talking about the moon. So somebody's cut out a third party in secret. And I don't know why it's a secret that they cut out a third party, but they did it. See, because the moon says somebody's walked away from options. And they single. Because they holding on to something else. Something that they want to build together with, work together, plant a seed, but they are not spilling the beans. That is so odd. What? Four of Swords. But why is it such a secret? Whatever. They're not telling nobody. But they do. And the underlying truth says they regret. They have regrets about in and out energy. And want to offer something small but something solid. Page of Pentacles. They put the burdens down. But why won't they tell the person? Ten of Cups. The King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, because they still holding on to this union, going in the union. That's what they're trying to move towards with the Ace of Pentacles, getting into alignment, but they're closing out a cycle. They're wrapping up loose ends. That's what that's about. Somebody's tying up loose ends, and that's why they're not coming forward. But the word around town, the word around town is that this person's going to be standing their ground for a love situation. So, yeah. That's what I got for the Gemini people. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Be blessed.